Hi there, have you ever wondered how to create a histogram where I can compare two sets of data and overlap them into one? Well, this is the video for you. Right now, I've actually got an example of one in Google Sheets. So what I've got is two columns of data. So I've got a column that I called math marks, and it's just a bunch of random numbers that I generated essentially. But you could use any data that you want. And in the next column, I've got English marks. And what I've done is I've sort of listed them in a histogram here where you can compare the two. The English marks are in red and the math marks are in blue. So let me show you how I made that. I'm just going to move this aside. And what I'm going to do is highlight both these columns, go to Insert, Chart, and in Google Sheets, what we want to do is select a different type of chart. We want the histogram. And if you look, this isn't quite right. So this is basically just the math marks right now. In order to make it show both of these sets of data, what I have to do is uncheck this box here. It says use column A as labels. If you take that off, you're going to end up with the math marks and the English marks both listed side by side like this. Now it does look different than my other one, right? Why does it look different? It's because I changed the bucket size. If you look, the bucket size right now, it's making categories or intervals from 30 to 40.7 to 51. Okay, and what you want to do, at least in my opinion, is change the bucket size and make it a little bit more standard. So what I did was I set it to 10. And now I can see all the items. So right now there are 3 items between 30 and 40 for math. There's 3 items between 30 and 40 for English. Okay. And what you can even do if you wanted is, I'll just delete that one, is you can make individual histograms for each of these and you can compare the two. So if I go and do the math marks one, now I have a feeling that the labels aren't going to show up. Yep, that's fine. We can fix that. So make a histogram for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my labels in first. So for this one, it's going to say this one's math marks. That's going to be the chart title. The vertical axis title, I'm going to have it say count. And the horizontal axis title, I'm just going to say math mark. And then I'm just going to change the bucket size to 10, just to match the other one. Okay? And there it is. If you look, it's got the same shape. So there's 3 in the first column right here. Okay, this next blue one goes up to 6. Right? Then you got 3 all at the same at the 3 here, and then it goes up, and then it goes back up to 6. So it matches the exact same thing as the blue histogram right here. So you can make, individual histograms pretty easily, but again, if you wanted to make a double histogram, which is pretty cool, it's useful if you're comparing things. What you have to do is uncheck the box that says use column A as labels, and then what I would do is just change the bucket size so it's a little bit more standardized, or however you want. I mean, that's up to you how you adjust your bucket size. So hopefully the video made some sense. If it helped you out in any way, drop a comment down below, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.